All right, so this is the Vevor Cargo Carrier attached to my Model Y. And I got the stock kind of pin in there that's holding everything, and it came with this anti-rattle bracket, but there is no room to put this in. It basically came with a giant U-bolt to secure it, but moving it around, it's got obviously a lot of movement. So I bought this anti-rattle pin. I'll walk over here to it. Silent hitch pin. It's supposed to stop noise of everything. We'll see how this goes. It basically is supposed to go inside the cargo carrier and threaded pins. We'll see how this goes to actually stop the rattle. I do want to just call out, I do have this magnetic mount for the hitch. This is a godsend versus having to pry off this plastic cover from Tesla every time. Highly recommend. I think it was like 30 bucks on Amazon. So let me get this installed and we'll see how this goes. So I have the anti-rattle hinge or hitch pin installed. There's not enough space on this side, as that's where the trailer electrical, I guess, outlet is. So you want to make sure when you are installing it, the bolt comes from the passenger side. There's just not enough room to put it in from the driver's side. Now mine specifically said it was a 5/8 inch wrench that you need to tighten the bolt, but it would not fit. It's actually way too small. I needed 7/8. So I'm not sure if Amazon sent the wrong one, even though the packaging says 5/8. But this is much more secure in here. The hitch itself, or the cargo carrier, I should say, because this does have two positions. This one, which is down, but you can unplug that little part there and store it upright, but we're not going to use that in my application. But this is much more secure than it was with the stock, just simple hinge or hitch bolt. So I would say it's still recommended. It does still, let me put this pin back in. So that does still have some up and down movement in the hinge, or in the hitch, I should say, not hinge, which is just, I'm sure, due to the design that allows this to fold up and down. But I would still, it's still, I mean, side to side, next to nothing, which is definitely going to help with the noise. So I do recommend it. All right, so we just finished with a road trip, and I strapped everything up in the Vevor Cargo Carrier. And after using that hitch rattle pin, we drove probably 300 miles each way. I can safely say that there was zero hitch rattle with that pin in there. And after you put some weight inside the hitch carrier, you can see I'm hoping you can see, it's shaking the whole car versus just the cargo carrier, like when I had it earlier with zero weight in it. So highly recommend this cargo carrier, especially when you have zero cargo in here. You can flip it up and it's about a millimeter or so away from the back of the rear part, kind of like right over here. So it's great when you're doing that, because then you can put it up and not have to worry about anything with it. So I'll put the link in the description for the cargo carrier and the anti-rattle hitch pin. Highly recommend it.